everybody? It is Free to Talk. We have another special guest. It's one of my beautiful clients.
Hi, boo.
Hey, girl. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce myself again. My name is Joy.
I'm Nitra.
I'm Luke Cash.
And we are the hosts of Free to Talk. Can you introduce yourself for us?
Yes. I am Lindsay. Everybody calls me LB, though, so I go by LB. And I am
LB.
happy to be here today to join you all.
Hey.
Girl, your voice is so cute to me. I love the way you talk.
Thank you.
One thing we do, we like to break the ice every week. We like to tell each other our week. We've already done that today with our other previous guests. Mm-hmm. So if you want to break the ice, let us know a little bit about your week. How did it go?
Yeah. My week was actually it was pretty hectic. I had some travel this week. I was in Charlotte for a few days. I was visiting my sister. I went to undergrad in Charlotte, so we was out there kicking it, having a good time. So I got back this week. And I also I wear multiple hats, so I'm a corporate lawyer, so I had to tend to Okay. So I had to tend to that. So I got yes, that's what my friends call me, Lawyer Bae. So I have two separate groups of clients between my fitness clients and my corporate clients. So it's never a dull day. So it was a pretty busy week for sure.
Oh, okay, cool.
Well, we appreciate you making time for us.
Right. Absolutely.
We appreciate that, man.
Because we tired. I'm tired.
Man, I woke up this morning. I was like,
I was feeling good this morning. I woke up. What?
And she stayed up to 4 o'clock this morning.
I was up till 4.
Sending me TikToks.
You was just in the bed?
Yep, chilling. I had took a nap earlier that day, so I couldn't go back to sleep.
Okay.
I slept so good, but I still woke up tired, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie to you. So, let us know a little bit more about your businesses. Like, what do you do for a living? You say you're a lawyer.
Yeah. So, I'm a lawyer by day. So, I'm originally from Washington, D.C., so I've kind of lived in a few different states. I've been a practicing attorney for 9 years now. So it is, I went straight through undergrad to law school. So time flies. But I've always grew up playing sports. I had a soccer ball at my feet from age 4, all the way up and through college.
Right.
So I also pre-pandemic, it kind of changed once the pandemic hit. But I was the head coach for a girls' soccer team. So I was on the soccer field, in between work, doing sports performance training and all that. So I've always had a sports background, a passion for fitness. And then, so I was a licensed soccer coach. And then,
how old were they?
They were U12 girls. And I was also the assistant coach for a boys team. So in between corporate work, and I was on the field coaching games, doing some one-on-one training for players. Like I said, sports performance, sports and agility, and fitness stuff, conditioning, and strength training. And then now, most recently, I got certified as a personal trainer last year.
Congratulations!
I had the background already, but
so you have to get certified for that to be a personal trainer. You got to get certified.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they have a few different certifications. So.
I didn't. Did I know that? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm NASM certified, which is one of the really good kind of reputable ones. And so I in between, just all of these different things, just emphasize just the importance of health and fitness, especially in our community.
For sure.
Right.
For sure.
We need to do a lot of work there.
What made you want to jump from, you say you always been in fitness.
Yeah.
So has being a lawyer something that's always been on your mind too?
Yeah, it has. And I think that's probably just kind of like the product of, when our generation, and you're told, go to college, go to school.
Right.
And so my mom, she had worked in a big law firm in D.C. And so, I grew up going to work with her sometimes. And so I was exposed to attorneys when I was, a little girl, and I was a good student. So I was like, all right, well, I want to be a professional soccer player, but, it was basically not much of a career, especially back then. You
Just
know,
a passion type stuff. Like a,
well, because it's like with women's sports, you know how it is with women's sports.
Yeah.
And they don't get the credit and the pay, and that's a big fight, you know, with women and whatnot in general, but in women's sports. And so I said, all right, well, I want to be a pro soccer player, but my backup is I'll be a lawyer. So
Right.
so that's how that happened.
that's a hell of a bag up. Shit.
Right.
That's a bag up plan.
I feel
So
like
there you
women
go.
coaches are always really, really fine.
That's how I go.
Yeah.
That's how I
They
go.
usually are.
I mean,
They be popping it too on that sideline. They be popping.
That be one of them careers you think about, like, oh, I could do. Never mind. Because they be so cute and fine. I'm like, oh, that coach fine. I'm gonna be a coach. Then I can barely walk up the
This girl
stairs.
swears she can just walk and
Look,
apply for anything
right.
she want to do.
Look, she wanted to be an attorney on the,
Yeah,
the last episode.
Oh, y'all hiring?
Now today.
No, you gotta follow the steps.
look, and we talked about that. Getting your fitness game up, young lady.
know.
I need to start getting in the gym.
Nah, for sure, man. I
I
do
need
too.
to start getting
I
in
do
the
too.
gym.
I
for
want.
sure.
It makes a
'Cause
difference.
I know I'm already like amazingly fine, but like I don't know how.
You know, I can get finer.
I just want to tweak
get
some stuff.
finer.
You know what I'm saying? I want to get
You
finer.
fine, Lucas?
Amazingly fine.
As E motherfucker.
I'm
Like,
not mad at it. You
It's
know?
crazy.
It's confidence, baby.
It's crazy. It's
I'm not
hard.
mad at it.
It's hard being me, man.
I want you to get up and show us how fine you is, but then
Hey, say,
again,
I don't gotta do that. I don't gotta do that. Like you gotta just watch, man. So just stay tuned. Just stay tuned, man.
well,
But nah.
I feel like I need to work out for sure.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, I want to get toned.
Because it's all about, I mean, obviously the physical, you know,
Right.
The aesthetic piece of it is a driver. You know, you want to look good, but I mean, for especially for Black people, you know, and we know about obviously the injustices in this country, and
Right.
we know about you know the access to health care or lack thereof, right?
Facts.
And so
Right.
working on your health and fitness as a means of like preventative care, right? So that you know you can when you do run into those issues where you have to go to the doctor, it's like you already are coming in, you know, you've taken good care of yourself, and that can you know cut down on doctor's visits or you know certain situations that might have been more severe, more serious because you've already been caring for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You've been taking those steps. You've been going to the gym. You've been eating healthy and all of that, and that goes a long way in you know longevity of life, right?
Right,
So-
right.
And then on the plus side, you can look sexy too
At the same time.
Right.
at the same damn time.
So
At the
it
same
is
time.
very, basically you saying it's very important in the Black community because we really don't have, like, well, we have it, but it's kind of hard for us to get access to just benefits with health and everything. So we have to
Facts.
try our best to pretty much take care of ourselves.
Think about it. Like our traditions, our culture is a lot of that shit is unhealthy as hell.
Right,
You know
yes,
what I'm saying?
right.
Like the food we eat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Thanksgiving, bro. Think of that food we eat, bro.
Exactly.
The
Half of
extra
that shit-
butter,
Come on,
Right,
man.
yeah.
We starting the year off
the lard,
fucked
bacon
up.
fat.
Yeah.
All that.
It be about 7-8 meats and
Yeah.
2 vegetables.
Man.
Yeah.
And 3
And
pies.
all the starches.
Nah,
all
for
the
real.
starches.
Pig.
All the mac
You
and
know, Black
cheese.
people think macaroni is a vegetable.
Yep.
Ooh. Black
Pig.
people really think that?
Girl,
Pig
You be
feet,
surprised.
pig ankles, pig ears,
Not
pig
pig ankles.
shoulders.
Yeah.
We
ain't
eat,
that
we
crazy?
eat
Pig
every
soup.
part of the pig, man. Every
Whole
part.
pig.
And it,
Every
Ew.
part.
we eat
whole pig.
chitlins, man.
I don't.
I
I don't. I did when I was younger,
But-
but, now
but-
that I
but
know
you
what
know-
it actually
I
is,
stopped when I was
uh-uh.
about 10. When my cousin said, you know you eating boo-boo. I said, he said, that's why it smell weird. I ain't
It
ate
do
it
stink.
since.
That shit.
And that's
stink.
part of our culture, though. Like, that's, like, we grew up
Eating
thinking that
it.
was a delicacy on the cool. Like,
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
for real. It was a tradition.
It was a
Special
tradition.
occasion.
New Year's.
New Year's with the black eyed peas.
So we need.
Your
I'm glad we
cornbread.
pushing this health, man. I'm glad we pushing it because
Right.
I meet more and more Black people these days that vegans, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
or pescatarians, whatever, you know what I'm saying, and just
Right.
on the health tip, bro. And that's what's up, man.
Are you
Yeah.
vegan?
No. I kind of have a.
Nah, I eat pork chops.
Well,
ain't say all that.
I don't eat tons of. I usually, when I eat meat, it's like a lean meat. You know, because I really want to get the protein out of it versus all the fat. But you know, I have a pretty well balanced diet of just high protein, pretty moderate with the carbs, and then like low fat, generally speaking.
What's
It
some
depends
lean
on-
meat? What's some lean meat? I'm sorry to cut
So
you off.
like like ground turkey, for example, and then if you read the packages, right, you go to the store, you
Right.
see like the 93%, or if you try and get lean, 99%. So it's
Right.
like very little fat, and then like grilled chicken, grilled chicken,
Right.
and so you can look at the percentage on there, but like lean meats like chicken, ground turkey, like fish. Like salmon, for example, tilapia. So that's usually where I kind of stay in that range to get my protein intake.
Yeah, I know
and
I
then
love salmon.
Yeah,
I know you do.
She do.
You do.
That's all she eat, really, and Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, and then like protein supplement, protein shakes, for example, to supplement, get the extra protein in, and then obviously like your veggies, your greens, you know what I'm saying, like getting those in, and then in carbs too, because people will go on these crash diets where they're like, or there's like this misconception like carbs are bad, and it's like that's not necessarily true. You do need carbohydrates.
carbs,
you
yeah.
need carbs, especially
Right.
depending on what type of workout you're doing. You need to be able to fuel that workout.
Back, yeah, you got to get it back.
Exactly. So I tell
What's some
people-
different carbs we need?
So complex carbs are good, right? Like oatmeal, for example.
Oh, I love oatmeal.
Exactly. Oatmeal's good. I mean, now when you start like, let me put all this sugar,
Yes, butter,
that's when you start going in the wrong direction. So I like usually I'll do like some cinnamon. You can put like a little almond milk in there because I don't drink. I don't do too much dairy, so I usually stick with almond milk.
Talk to them.
Unsweetened almond milk at that. Because you gotta read the labels, right? Because
For
like
sure.
what can seem healthy when you go and read the labels, you're like, dang, it's like all this added sugar in this joint.
I don't do
like,
no
Right,
milk
right.
at all. I'll be scared. Even
I
with
don't like
almond
milk
milk
no
because
more.
Really?
I'm scared. It's just I don't know if it's the color or what. But I want to
color?
try. I don't know. I want to try almond milk, and people say oat milk and stuff.
Yeah. There's like plant milk. Ripple has like a plant milk that they make, for example. It's just go down the list of it. It's just a matter of like, and I tell people, learn your body because everybody's body doesn't respond to the same things. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you gotta see how your body responds to whatever food, even if it's healthy, whatever food. Because even healthy foods make some people bloat. You
For
know
sure.
what I'm saying?
For
Like,
sure.
so it's just trial and error and
Yeah.
figuring out what diet really works well for you.
Just being aware
Aware.
of your body, bro. And I'm glad we're doing this episode. Our fans is gonna see this, man. We need to inform more.
Yeah.
We entertain, but we gonna inform you too. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Absolutely.
Because
It's
she
so
dropping some
key.
gems on us today, man.
It's so key.
I think that's what I'm trying to figure out about myself too with my eating habits, like what works best for me. It's been since 2017 that I ate beef and pork. And it worked out.
That's
Like, I'm
good.
okay. I'm still good. And then I stopped eating chicken and turkey last year. So it's been a year for that. I want to start back going to eat turkey. I'm okay if I don't because my body okay. But I still want to make sure I have a balanced diet. I don't necessarily have to be a vegan or anything, but
Yeah.
I know I didn't want to eat pork and beef though.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do those, but I just want to have like a balanced diet.
And that's what matters, though, right? Like a good balance is good, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And again, it's just, like you said, learning your body and how certain foods make you feel and, paying attention to what your energy level is. And for some people, completely cutting meat, that works. And they love that. And, shout out to vegans. And I got to have some cheese every now and then. I ain't going to lie. Like,
See, that's my addiction.
I love
I gotta have a
cheese.
little bit of
Woo.
cheese. every
My
now and
eat it
favorite
by
food,
itself.
Rotel, my favorite food. So that's been a struggle for me for like, cause I'm battling with that. So I
understand.
cut off other things. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I stopped eating pork. I don't stop eating, really beef low key. But
Yeah.
I do the turkey with my nachos now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
like the ground
It
turkey.
be good
I feel
though.
like that's a big deal. Like and I tell people like it's baby step. Like you don't have to like don't go on a crash diet.
Yeah.
Especially like, I got a trip in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Let me-
Right.
Don't do that. Because you're not going to sustain that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, you got to make it a lifestyle. So, it's like small changes like that. Like, you know what? I'm going to switch out this ground beef, which has a higher percentage of fat, and I'm going to use the ground turkey instead for my
sure.
nachos, right? Like, just
Right.
small changes like that, gradual changes over time is how you sustain and maintain, you know what I'm saying, like that, the weight loss or whatever the goal is, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just moderation, basically.
Right.
So it's not to say that you can't ever have ground beef, you know
For
what I
sure,
mean? But
for
it's
sure.
moderation, right?
Can I tell you my goal?
What's your goal?
it's to not be. It's to be no. Y'all crazy. Look, my goal is to
You
be
already laughing.
old and still good, like healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to be sitting on no hospital bed
Right.
or
Yes.
Right.
can't move around when I'm older.
Yes.
I'm just that's my main goal. Like, cause
Yeah.
like I say, I'm already exceptionally fine, fam.
Yes.
Ain't nothing too much more I can do to this motherfucker.
Understood.
So I'm just looking for longevity at this point. Like I wanna.
It's for the inside.
It's for the inside for sure. I want to live. When I'm rich, I want to be able to enjoy the millions, man. I don't want to
Facts.
be
Right.
sick as hell when
Yeah.
I'm rich. You know what I'm saying?
That's huge, especially for black men. Like
For
that's
sure.
huge. And I agree. Like I look at my parents. I mean, they're what 67 and 69 years old, and my mama will get out and run with my sister.
Ooh, I love to
when we
hear
go
it.
running, and yeah, my dad walks like 2, 3, 4 miles a day. Like
Shout out to the
What?
parents, man.
and they
So
don't
your whole family fit.
whole
Right.
family fit. Like
That's
my
what's
family
up.
I
all
don't know nothing
together.
about fitness.
Oh man, it's like you said, you know, they're pushing 70. Don't look anywhere near. You would think if you saw my parents, they'd be like 50.
I love
I
to
seen
hear
your
it.
mom. She real pretty.
Yes,
Yes.
looks young because they take care of themselves, and you know, Lord willing, they'll be around for another 30 years.
Nah, for
you
sure.
know what I'm saying?
For
So
sure,
like
for sure.
that's what it's about, is that, you know, enjoying life and having that longevity. You know what I'm saying? So that's a real goal to have.
That's a good
Nah,
goal. Yeah.
real.
That's my
For sure.
main, motivation, bro. Just
Yeah,
the future.
Yeah.
Real
I
talk.
do. I want to be 60 something working out.
Fine.
Yeah.
I'm finna go walk my dogs. We finna run together.
But
I gotta have a dog.
I know it.
You and Benji.
Shout out to
Finna run
Benji.
with my dog. Shout out to Benji.
Yep.
Benji get a shout out on every episode.
Every
Every
episode.
episode.
Benji be getting his ass whooped lately.
Ooh.
I think he's a terrible toddler.
He
He's
definitely
in that
is.
teenage stage.
Yes.
What's Benji doing?
Everything, just anything. Today he didn't want me to walk him. I had to yell at him and be like, "Listen, I
He's
walk you.
sick.
You don't walk me."
He's sick.
Let him know.
He ain't sick no more. He bad.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I got a question. You done told us I already had you where. What do you do? Well, that's probably what you do in your free time, like your leisure. That's what you enjoy.
Yeah. I when I'm not. It's funny. One of my friends made a joke yesterday. They were like, "When you're not in the office, like you in the gym, or so." Yeah, most of the time, like for one, that's my way to de-stress.
Okay.
Is my workouts and training.
Right.
So I'm in the gym usually at least twice a day, in between my work meetings and stuff like that. But like being in the gym, being on the field, as a coach and training players, that's like, I'm a huge sports fan in general. So like going to sports, that's why the pandemic sucked, because it was like
It was
Right.
over. Yeah.
live events, like
Nothing.
done for. You're not, the sports basically
Right.
canceled, and so they cut the pandemic, cut my soccer season short with my girls. And we were on a roll, like we were winning games, like we were headed to like a big tournament.
That was the year. Yeah.
We were killing it.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people got stuff like just stop for them like that.
Yes,
Yeah.
like completely just killed the whole momentum. And so I'm glad to see where things are now, where it's starting to pick back
Right.
up. And like I went to the Jasmine Sullivan concert.
Love me
week
some
ago.
Jasmine Sullivan.
So she had it.
Because she
I
had
thought
COVID.
she canceled it.
Right.
She had COVID and she canceled. She canceled a few shows. Like at least I want to say maybe 2 weeks of shows, 2 or 3 weeks.
Wow. And then she came to Dallas.
Because she was sick. Well, no, she came to. That's when I was in Charlotte.
Oh.
But she's coming to Dallas, I think. I think that
Because she canceled her Dallas show.
Okay.
she canceled her Dallas show. Yeah, so she's coming. It's gonna get rescheduled. So I think she's coming next
And
month.
you had, see, that's what I missed. All of that.
The concerts. Yes,
Yeah.
I love being at a live event.
But at least now, well, with the workout thing, because a lot of gyms got closed.
gyms got closed. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man,
So we had to run outside. And I see you be running outside a lot.
I do.
She be running up what's the bridge with the crisscross, the West Dallas Bridge?
Is that what it's called? Over
Oh, we
yeah.
see we from
That's
Dallas.
what we
yeah.
got.
Yeah, I'm like, is that what it's called? I'm like,
The
That's what we
West Dallas.
call it.
Yeah, you be
The joint
running.
with the-
How many miles you run a day?
so I'm training for a half marathon.
Damn it, man.
What's a half? What's the half?
Man, it's 13.1 miles.
Ooh.
What?
Damn.
I know it's gonna be.
That's the half or half of that?
That's a half marathon. Yeah,
That's a half
full
marathon.
Be in
marathon.
the
Yeah,
back
it's
of the
double.
ambulance.
Yeah, like 26 miles.
Yeah.
What?
So it's a half marathon, 13.1 miles. So I've been running for that. So really it varies. So it could be, anywhere between 2 to 6, 7 sometimes, just depending. And then I'll do like interval runs and stuff. So I'll run a mile, walk a mile, and then run a faster mile, walk a faster mile, run, just like keep going, trying to cut down my pace. So yeah, it's at least 3 to 4 days a week. Yeah, you'll probably catch me outside. If you live near me, so it wouldn't be hard for you to see me outside somewhere in the neighborhood running.
Running. Every time I look on your Instagram, I said she did another mile.
If I ever see you, I'm not trying to do this out the window. That's me.
I'm still fine.
Yeah, that's my release. You know what I'm saying? Obviously everybody has their release. For me, it's like, when I'm, having a stressful day, I'm like, let me go get a run in. And I never thought I'd be saying that because I've never been a distance runner. I've always been like a sprinter. You know how black folks are. Fast. You know what I mean? Yeah. Typically, we fast. So I'm like, I'm a sprinter. But yeah, during the pandemic, I took up running because gyms were closed.
For sure.
Exactly.
For sure.
And I'm like, I'll be damned. I enjoy running, like distance
You
running.
like it.
Yeah.
I want to enjoy that. At one point I was doing the trails.
Yeah.
But
And there's a lot of them by us.
It is?
Trails? Uh-huh.
See, I want to get back and say, when I would see people running, I'm like, man, woo, they motivated. I'm going to go home.
Man.
Yeah.
I love that. So do you think, do you have any, a lot of clients? Are you building your clientele? You looking for new clients for your personal training?
I mean, I'm taking in new clients. I have people inquiring. It's just, balancing that with all of my other, commitments and whatnot. But, the goal is to ultimately transition out of corporate America and move into more of a full-time fitness kind of business, and that just be, my kind of my baby that I do from a day-to-day type of thing. But for now, it's kind of part-time for me.
Right.
So, if people are serious about it, keyword serious, and like
heavy on the serious.
Right, heavy on the serious, because I'm not about wasting time.
Right.
Then yeah, I'm happy to take some, a couple more people on, because I have a few people I've been training. So I'll do it, and I work from home some days, so I'll do it in between meetings since I work from home, or in the evenings, or on Saturday mornings, for example. So if anybody is seriously interested in, their health and fitness goals, they want to, do a consultation and talk, then definitely give me a shout.
Do you do meal plans and workout?
I can, yeah. I mean, whatever it is, any kind of aspect of what they're trying to, work on, whether it be, from the workout standpoint, strength, mobility, weight loss, whatever, we can work on that, talk about that. If they need guidance on their eating and I don't know what to eat, I don't know how to eat, I don't know how often to eat, we can talk about all of that. So
that's what I would tap in with. I need a meal prep or something that I, what I'm saying, some guidance on that.
Yeah, I get that question from people I train. They're like, workout was amazing, great. What do I eat now?
Nah, for sure.
Right.
Yeah. And just, and there's a lot of, information and misinformation out there about, eating and, it's easy to get caught up in just these kind of these quick fix diets. There's a million of them out there. I know y'all be seeing them. And try this diet or drink the flat tummy tea.
I know.
And you're going to have a 6-pack and whatever.
Yeah. I'm scared of them
all
teas.
That other crap.
You're going to be sick.
Yeah.
I'm scared of them teas. So, on our show, we always love to talk about dating.
Y'all do?
Yeah. We love to talk about...
I didn't know that.
We like to talk about the men and the women's. Is that hard being a trainer? Trying to, training men.
What you trying to say?
Well...
Y'all horny.
Y'all, yeah.
Dudes are mannish.
Yeah.
Look at him.
What you trying to say?
Mannish.
He got horny written all across his forehead.
Do I?
He's talking about do
I don't.
I'll say this. I love to train men for the purpose of it's empowering as a woman to kick a man's butt in the gym because
you one of them.
Because it's well, because men men typically you're gonna have that, macho,
Yeah.
I'm big and strong, like
I can do anything.
I can do anything. What this woman gonna come in here and do? And by the end of the workout, they laying on the ground, like dang,
breathing heavy,
hard, right? Exactly. And so I enjoy that aspect of it, but. Right, it's plenty of men who, and that's why as a woman you gotta be able to decipher, and that's why I say serious about your health and fitness goals, because it's like, oh yeah, I need a trainer.
Yeah.
It's like, sir,
No,
I
you
know
don't.
I know what you're trying to do.
I know what you're
You
trying
trying
to
to
do.
look at my booty.
I know what you're trying to do. No, sir. Or they'll interrupt you in the middle of a workout.
What?
Oh my gosh, so many times interrupted. How you doing? I just saw you over there. I'm like,
That's the voice they got.
that's the voice. How you doing?
Yeah.
I'm like, you don't see the headphones in.
Yeah,
You don't see the F off on my
on your phone.
yes, you know what I'm saying? While I'm trying to lift, I'm doing my lift, and you over here trying, how you doing?
It's not a good time.
Sir,
It's not a good time.
It's not the time.
It's not the time.
Dudes don't care.
And don't care. No self control. No, let me just respect she in here doing her thing.
Exactly.
Whatever. Maybe try to catch her on the way out.
Exactly.
Something like that. No, I'm gonna do it right now.
I'm gonna bring you a Gatorade. If I see you over there working hard,
Facts.
yeah, Gatorade. Just
Facts.
drinking when you want to.
How would you like to be approached? I mean, if that was available. What's the best way for a man to approach a lady in the gym?
In the gym, you should probably wait till after she's done working out, because the thing is you don't stop her when she's coming in, because she's in her groove,
In her mode,
she's in her mode,
Yeah.
so don't do that. So I would say if you're gonna do that, then you should wait till she's done her workout and just maybe try to catch her when she's coming. It's that's weird because if she's coming out the women's locker, you don't want to seem like you're hovering and a creep. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
You finesse it.
you got it right. You gotta kind of just judge it somewhere where she's getting ready to walk out the building and try to catch her then. But general rule of thumb is when she's in the middle of the workout, leave her alone, please. Leave her alone. Let her get her workout.
No,
in.
yeah, you don't, cause that's gonna make her. Yeah, you gonna lose like that.
Yeah.
Let her finish. Cool down, let her, you know what I'm saying, get her stuff together and just act like you in your trunk when she walk out. Say, oh, hey, how you doing?
You could do that, yes. Act like you doing something.
It's game, man. You gotta have some trunk.
There you go.
You was just in there, right?
Funny seeing you here.
Damn.
Been watching you all night.
I seen them tights and I didn't know if you were working out or not.
You want the Gatorade? I got an extra. It's cold. You want the Gatorade?
You don't like yellow? Oh, my
I
bad.
got this protein shake.
Yeah, you heard me?
For real.
Got you.
There you go.
Do you think men are intimidated by women in the gym?
I think they can be.
You said what?
He said he.
I am.
Are you?
Yeah.
Why?
He should beat your ass.
No, hell no, it ain't no nothing like that. I just
Okay.
feel like I don't know, I feel like your interests are somewhere else besides what I'm trying to offer. I ain't saying men, period. I'm saying me.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So it ain't intimidating. It's just I respect what you got going on, and I ain't even gonna bother you because I ain't on it with you. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
I don't want to, because I know you got to be disciplined to go to the gym. You got to be dedicated. So
Yeah.
Right.
you locked in. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I wouldn't even bother you if I know I wasn't gonna be on the same type of time.
Oh, you said
I wouldn't wanna
if
deter
you're
you
not
from
in
that.
the gym or nothing.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to
she is.
deter you from that. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's just me being responsible. I'm not gonna mess with you unless I'm trying to get down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With your campaign. Do that make sense?
Understand.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that. I do think to your question, I do think there are men who are intimidated by women who, are on top of their game basically. They working on their fitness, they working on their career, all of that, kind of a full package, if you will. And so, yeah, I mean, I'm sure there are men who, when you go in the gym and you see, especially if you go pretty regularly, you see some of the regular
Same
people,
faces,
right?
yeah.
The same
Right.
faces. So when you see that woman who is, taking care of her body, so there's probably a confidence that comes with that, right? When you, because that's proven when you take care of your, your health and you work out regularly, it helps with your, with your internal, right? The inside confidence and
sure.
the feelings that come from, just like I said, being in the gym. So I'm sure they do, they see oh, okay, she's in here doing her thing and, she's killing it and she's fit and all that. Dang, I would like to step to her, but shoot, I don't know. I'm shy about it. I'm scared about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, absolutely. I'm sure that happens probably all the time. Wouldn't be surprised.
I think I'm the same way with guys though in the gym. Like, not intimidated, but I wouldn't want to talk to, like, if I see somebody that look like he in the gym all the time, like, baby, this just, this is my good week.
Yeah.
I ain't in here all the time. And you probably want
Never
somebody
seen you
that's
in here
coming
before.
in.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You probably go all the time, and you probably want a woman that's going with, you know what I'm saying, all the time. And that ain't me.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's a community.
Right.
That's a community.
It is.
To a certain extent, that's a community.
It
you know what I'm
is.
saying? Like, and
Yeah.
it's like going to an Asian neighborhood and they don't like, black people. And I'm trying
And
to fit in and like, yeah, nigga,
What
you
you doing in here?
What your membership?
Lost?
You just got this motherfucker.
This how gym people look at you, though.
I'm
It's
telling
true.
you.
Yeah,
I'm
if you
telling
go to, depending
Now,
on
this bitch ain't never came in here before.
Look at this nigga.
It's true. Depending on which gym, because it be the gyms that, like, because I have a few gym memberships, like the more lax ones I have, and then I have a couple of the more, like, the intense ones where you're going to see, like, the swole
you gonna
jack,
see it,
you're going to see, like, the bodybuilders and stuff
Ooh,
like
that's
that.
scary.
For you, yes, because you don't go to the gym like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
And
for
so
sure.
if you go in there, they're going to be looking like, in that type of gym, they're
You
going
in
to
the
be
way.
looking like,
You in the way. Yeah.
Sweetie, are you...
You lost?
Are you lost?
Do you need... Ulta is across the street.
Across the street.
Real talk. Where it said, point me in the direction.
Sephora is 2 miles down,
2 miles
baby.
down.
You in the gym.
Yeah.
Look, me and Future, remember we used to go to the gym, to the one in DeSoto a long time ago when it was Gold's Gym? So we was in there one time. This shit is so, I don't know if you remember that.
What
When
happened?
it was like a team, you know how they bounce from machine to machine and they like doing a little group session. So I'm on this machine with my legs and stuff, and now it's time for somebody to get on my machine. And this girl came, she was kind of swole, and she was like, you using that machine? And I did like this. I said, oh shit, hell no. I guess
She deboed you off that
Pretty
thing.
much.
I
Pretty
was
much.
like, no, this yours. You can have it.
I don't
ain't-
remember that.
Matter of fact, I'm going home.
We used to be playing though, like we used to be in. That
We
bitch
did,
playing.
and
I mean, we did used to work out, but we used to be in the mirror taking
Who's
pictures.
trying to get booties?
Yeah.
See,
So
y'all
what's the
be-
best thing to do to get a booty? Like squats or?
I
Keep
got
it real.
that ass
Keep it
now,
real
but
with
I
him.
want my shit to look firm.
Let
and
me-
tight.
Because all
let
the
me-
females want ass right now.
I
So
was gonna
what's
say,
the
let
best
me-
thing for a female to get that
Yeah.
extra? Yeah.
that ass.
Let me inhale on that real quick and exhale, because that question gets asked a lot.
Yeah.
And so one part of it is genetics is one. Okay. Number two, you have to so if you want to build a booty, right? Like let's say you are very, very slim, right? So you're trying to put on weight, you're trying to put on you want to put on muscle. That takes time.
Yeah.
So if you want to do it without putting on a lot of fat,
Right.
right? Because that's the goal, right? You want to be sculpted, right? You want the sculpted look. So that takes time and consistency in eating, right? So you have to eat, your protein intake is gonna be high. You have to lift, at least moderately heavy. So you got to be lifting, and yeah, you have to do. There's certain exercise specifically that target the, obviously you talk about squats, but not even like squats, but like things like hip thrusters where you have like the weight kind of on your waist, and you kind of thrusting your hips up or whatever. And just various other kind of like, exercises that, lunging with kickbacks or what, donkey kicks or whatever, you want to, people call them different names, but.
I don't know shit you saying
The
right
kickback.
now.
I know what you're talking about.
So,
In my
Donkey kick.
mind, I'm just like donkey, hips, waist,
Yep.
squat, donkey,
It's
hips.
documented. You look it up. It's documented.
well, because there's different, you have a main kind of, muscle groups, but there's little muscles that,
Within.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's not just, I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna just squat.
Right.
And then my booty gonna come.
Right,
Like,
right.
It's more to it than that, and then you have to eat accordingly. And then it's I want to make my booty bigger, but I want my waist to stay small, right? Or or get like I want to spot. You can't spot
Or they
lose
V.
weight.
You know they do that V?
And yeah, so all of that's body fat, that's eating, you know what I'm saying? Like, so for you to, generally speaking, abs, if you want the like ridiculously chiseled 6-pack, like that's eating. That's a huge part of your you have to have a low body fat percentage for that.
For sure.
And there's a different threshold. Again, genetics plays into it as well, because some people are just like crazy genetically gifted, and some people have to work a little bit harder. But you know, if you want that 4-pack, that 6-pack, you better eat clean at least 85, probably 90% for most people. Yeah, and that's, you know, that's that ground turkey we were talking about, that 99%.
Things like that.
You know, and so cutting down on the fats and all the sugars and all the extra stuff, and just keeping, like, you know, keeping
carbs help your booty?
Say what?
Your carbs help your booty?
Well, I mean, that all goes into the picture of, you know, having a well-balanced diet and you know, make sure you have fuel for your workouts. So yeah, you're gonna need some carbs. You're gonna need to have your protein game up. You're gonna have to, you know, and it depends on, you know, what your weight is, how many calories you burn. You know what I'm saying? So you have to pay attention to all that stuff, because you have to factor in, you know, like, okay, here's my calorie intake each day. Here's my weekly calorie intake. Here's how I burn. Like all the, you know, which a trainer will, you know, obviously help you with.
Right.
But, you know, but I like I said, I get that question a lot, and it's just not as simple as, like, let me just go in the gym and do some squats.
Right.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I'm going to get, you know,
boom.
my boom, there go my
Right.
boot. Like, if you really, truly want to build that, like, it's going to take time. And it gets, again, just depends on, like, where you're starting from, too.
You got to put the work in. You got to
put the work in. Yeah. Got to
Yeah.
put the work in.
Yeah.
Don't go get the BBLs. You can do it.
Okay,
Like,
so that's not.
You don't recommend the BBL?
don't get the BBL.
Why?
It's dangerous.
I mean, it is.
Explain. Can you explain why?
What about lipo? How do you feel about lipo?
I mean, listen, to each his or her own.
For sure.
I never knock anybody.
He is. Dudes be getting BBLs.
Hell yeah, they get lipo. They get 6-packs and all that. These rappers,
They be getting them 6-packs now.
Did they say Drake did
Yeah.
that?
What?
They say Yo Gotti got his body done.
I can see Yo Gotti. He kind of
Yeah.
older. He trying to stay, you know.
Yeah.
They get
It's a
them
real-
6-packs.
They
Things like
definitely
that,
go get
I don't
that.
know, because I'm so extraordinarily fine.
Right. You don't even think about stuff
I
like
don't
that.
even know that stuff exists.
That makes sense.
New to me, fam.
That
Like,
makes sense.
what? Because I heard, wow. But yeah, why is a BBL like unhealthy? Like, why is it unhealthy?
And granted, I am not a medical doctor, but that they said that's one of, like,
You are to me, but okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough, thank you. They said that's like one of the most dangerous
Yeah.
surgeries. Yeah,
Yeah, I've heard that.
have you seen? So
Because it's like a major artery
K.
in your
Michelle.
butt.
yes,
Right.
K. Michelle has that show where I think she damn near died or something.
Yeah.
Like she had to
It started
have
messing with her lupus or something like that too.
it was so she has like you know, multiple women, I think, on each episode
Telling their stories.
telling their story. And I mean, you know, I was like jaw drop, you know what I'm saying? Like the lengths that, you know, and it makes me sad, because it's like, number one, like all of y'all are beautiful, you know, it's like all these women, beautiful women, and, you know, they are wanting to have this certain appearance based off of, you know, the stuff they see on TV, social media, they hear, and, you know, in the rap songs, like she got to look like this, and the waist got to be this, and the booty got to be this, and then, you know, you get caught in the Instagram stuff, and half people are photoshopping their stuff, and so it's like the influencers who you so-called look up to. Look, their waist don't look like that in real life, with the
For
waist
sure.
like this and the butt like
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
Come on now.
And then you see them at
Sometimes
the
it's too
airport,
much.
and you be
It be
like,
too much. Yeah.
"You don't look like that."
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Photoshop, everything.
Exactly. And it's like, even with surgery, like if you get lipo, so okay, you get the surgery and you heal up and you like, okay, I look cute. What happens after that when you haven't changed your lifestyle? You're gonna put weight
That's what I was finna say.
Yeah.
back on.
It's
You
your
know what I'm
mindset
saying?
So
that
you-
needs
do
to
you keep
change.
getting
Your
lipo?
lifestyle.
You just
Yeah,
gonna- right.
they do.
You
They keep getting it.
That's terrible.
Keep cutting your body
Keep
up.
cutting
That's
your
too much.
bodies.
It's too much. It's too much. Rather than just make the key lifestyle changes. And again, it doesn't have to be, you know, cold turkey. You just cut everything out. Just gradual changes that you become accustomed to. That's how
Right.
you sustain that for the long term, and you feel better. Like
Right.
you feel more energy. You feel better. So, I mean, again, I ain't gonna knock it if that's what you want to do. You want to, you know, BBL it up, but you know, there's a lot of health risks with that.
Right,
which
right.
at least go to a reputable doctor. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
You getting BBL surgery in some back alley
In
you
Colombia,
know,
just
right?
pulling up.
Yes, and then like they like have like all types of bruising and like
Yeah.
the basically your butt rejects your body rejects your butt, and like it's
Oh yeah.
it's ugly.
Get that natural booty fix.
Yeah.
Get it going.
And that says a lot.
Get in the gym and build your booty.
Like you say, it's a lifestyle and it's a mindset. So
yeah.
I see people that's working out and trying, like, I see like they mindset. They dedicated to something. You know what I'm saying? They motivated by something. I feel like if you just go cut your body up, and I'm not against BBLs either, because I enjoy looking at them. You know what I'm saying? But that's like cheating.
But do you though? Because half the time the butt don't match the leg.
You right. You right.
Chicken, you got thighs like this.
You definitely right.
And the butt like this, and it don't look right. Right. It's not in proportion.
You're definitely right. And I don't like how the stomach don't look. It don't look
the
real.
belly button look weird now.
I seen a female belly button way over here, man.
What?
On the ribs. On the ribs.
You know he dramatic. So
look, I'm just saying, like, it just don't look natural, bro. And you know what I'm saying? It take away. Like,
where was it again?
On the ribs.
On the ribs.
Yeah, like right up under. Okay. Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, it do look weird.
Oh my God. So,
and that, my bad. You
no, go on. Keep
and
going.
that just say like you just want an easy fix. You know what I'm saying? Like, quick, easy fix in life.
Yeah.
And that tell me a lot about your mental state, like your mindset.
Facts.
Like you gonna take some shortcuts. You ain't trying to put the work in.
That's what it is.
That's how I look at it.
Yeah, no, that's real. That's facts. Like that, you just want the shortcut. But I mean, that's like we've moved into that in society where it's like we want everything fast.
Right. Because BBLs are very normal these days.
Yeah. You can. I mean, just
which
going
ain't
out
nothing
in
wrong
Dallas.
with it if you want that, but it's very normal now.
Yeah. I mean, just going out in Dallas, like I see it more and more. You know, I was at the mall yesterday. And so, yeah, absolutely. And again, like if however you want to look, if you feel good, you look good. I'm all for supporting, what you feel you need to do for your happiness. But again, like
be careful.
Be careful. The risks associated with that. Like, is it worth? You look cute today, and then 2 years from now, your body goes through this whole just like shutdown because you didn't injected it with this substance that wasn't supposed to be in it, and the person who did the procedure made some type of mistake, and now it's haunting you, and now that your booty ain't ever gonna look right because your body rejected it. You had to have a whole kind of like reconstructive surgery, whatever happened, and then was it worth it for that 2 years? You got to look cute and get some attention, and now you in the hospital.
And just gonna work out for 2 years. And I'm not gonna lie, you done really motivated me a little extra percentage,
a little teeny
a little extra.
If I could just 1%,
just a little bit. And if you I don't know. If you are dating or if you're dating someone.
You do know.
What? Listen, I ain't finna tell her business on shit. Look, you tell your own goddamn business.
Facts.
There's a ring on her finger?
You married?
I'm not. No.
Oh, okay.
She's not
you're
married.
In a relationship?
But you're involved.
Boyfriend, yeah.
Okay.
Does he work out?
Oh, yeah. He's big on fitness.
Oh. So that works out.
So y'all gonna make them videos like TikToks where y'all be pick me up like this and all that? Do y'all do that?
No, a lot of that is for show and likes.
Joe, you freaking a bit, Joe.
That is not freaky.
That shit freaky, but
And she is.
Have some respect,
She
man,
is.
for the guests.
She is.
That is not freaky. If I was a workout person, I would probably.
Girl said a workout person. What?
A workout person.
Is that a thing?
If
That's
I
how you
was
know
in-
she don't work out.
Yeah,
Right, I don't.
yeah.
Listen, I don't.
be
But I'm about to
motivated.
start though. When y'all
That's the
see me in
thing.
about 3 months,
Elevation requires all areas of life.
What's
Right.
when
gonna
y'all
happen?
see me in about 3 months,
What's gonna happen in 3 months?
I'm
You're gonna be super fine.
What?
I'm ready
I'ma
to
come.
start. Though. I ain't
Listen.
gonna- I'm
Well,
ready to
I'm
I-
be like, hey, LB on my side. Where you at? I'm already running.
You already ran?
I
You
done already
called
did.
me while? Oh, you already ran.
I'm already running. That's how I'm gonna call you.
Okay.
I'm telling you, I'm finna get it in.
Okay.
You
I'm
finna
ready
get
to
fine.
see.
I see you when you get her, because I'm insanely fine already.
Already?
But
Oh my
I'm
God.
definitely finna start getting more on my health tip,
Yeah.
man.
Understood.
'cause I-
Understood. Let me know.
Yeah.
Yo,
For
honey,
sure.
I'm gonna check up on you next time I come get my braids done.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be asking questions.
Get on her.
I'ma
Get
see.
on her butt.
We gonna see, because the last time you told, this was like 2 braid sessions ago. So this was early in the year, and you was like, "Oh, I walked on the treadmill for about
30 minutes.
about 7.5 minutes.
It was 30, y'all. I did 30.
And I got tired. Am I supposed to get tired?
I'm telling you, I be tired as hell.
Yeah, me too.
So do you think it's like that's a need for you to date somebody that's fit.
For sure. Keep it real.
Yeah, and that needs to be incorporated into your lifestyle. You don't have to be now. You don't need to be like 6-pack, like you know, 8% body fat, nothing like that. But you need to be taking care of yourself, and it needs to be.
It's a common interest, bro.
Yeah, it needs to be a priority for you. Like
sure.
you've got to generally, and again, like especially if you're looking to, spend your life with somebody.
Right.
Would like to do that for as long as possible, ideally. So I need you to be taking care of yourself because I don't want to be, you didn't die at 50 of a heart attack.
Exactly.
Right. And I'm still, I'm making it to 90 because I've been taking, that's 40 years ago you didn't die.
Now I'm sad in the motherfucker because you gone.
Right, because you wasn't taking care of yourself.
You weren't taking care of yourself.
And plus, and there's also, when you have that common interest, then they understand why it's so important for you to build that into your schedule too. Like,
Exactly.
For sure.
like I have to have my time dedicated to the gym, and so if you're doing that too, then you get that. Versus like if you're with somebody who just lives a very sedentary life, they ain't in the gym, they just eating, they chilling, they whatever, and it's like, well, why you can't come over right now? Why you pick the gym over me? You know what I'm saying? Those type of little arguments.
It's gonna be a conflict, a conflict
it's
of
a
interest,
conflict, right? Because you don't understand how important the gym is and what that is for me and what that means for me. So, so that's definitely that's a must. It's like you got to be into taking care of yourself,
right? Again,
not even just for looks, but just so we can do this life.
It's the mindset, man. It's a lifestyle, man.
Together.
I feel you. I totally understand, man.
Yeah.
So on our last episode, we talked about dating in 2022. You think that's like a big thing now with our the new age of dating?
Where you think the state of dating is right now?
Yeah.
In our generation. In this time. Where you think it is? You think we just running and gunning out here?
It's horrible.
Yeah.
It's not good.
It's horrible.
It's not
It's
good.
not good. It's so
It's
much.
terrible.
It honestly is horrible.
It's not good. There's so much of a lack of respect for each other. And specifically within the Black community, Black men and women, and just like the way that we come at each other, it's pretty sad to see on both ends. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's not good. It's no bueno. Like it's a hot mess out there. And then the way we like, we glamorize, or we put it like it's so cool to like let me be a savage and act like I don't got feelings.
Yeah.
And, I'm a date 5 different people and this and that, or like I don't got time and energy for that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
So,
I got you.
Like, if you meet somebody, just be honest. Like, be direct. I'm very direct.
That's what I'm
Just be
saying.
honest.
Just be
And a lot of
honest.
people are not being honest. So
Exactly.
that's the problem.
Exactly. Like they you out here telling this one, you love them, and this one you love them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You're doing too much.
You're doing too much, right? If you wanna, live your best life, you wanna be doing your thing, you wanna do whatever with multiple people.
Just tell me.
Just be
say
honest.
that. Just say that, because it's somebody else who's on that same page.
For sure.
I guarantee you.
Yeah.
Just say that.
Exactly.
But when you start lying, because you see a good woman or a good man, but you want to keep them right there,
Right.
Like I want to keep you in
Right.
my reach, but I'm not ready to be all in. So I'm gonna tell you these things to keep you in my reach.
Ain't that irritating?
Man, why? For what? For what?
Want to have your
Selfish.
cake and eat it too.
Selfish.
Ooh, Chile.
Vegan
It's hard
cake.
out here.
You know what I'm saying?
Vegan cake. And
So
eat
it
too.
is different out here now. Do you do you believe in marriage? Do you want to be married?
I do. Yeah, I believe in marriage. I think that you should take your time though.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people get married for the wrong reasons.
For sure.
Whether it's like the societal, especially for women, because there's that pressure on us, like that validates our woman, our womanhood. Like, you got to have a husband and kids. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the expectation that's put on us. Like, where's your husband? Like, you got to have a man. Got to have a man taking care of you. That type of stuff, which is like, the kind of the historic mentality towards women. But yeah, I mean, I do want to be married. I think when you have a healthy relationship, then marriage can be beautiful, and that's a partnership, and that's a companion for life. But when you're doing it because everybody else is doing it,
Right.
Exactly.
So all my friends got married, so we've been dating for 2 years. What we doing? Like, let's go ahead and get married because everybody else married. Or like, I want some kids, so I gotta, my clock is ticking, so I'm gonna marry you so that we can have these kids, and then you end up having a trash marriage and you screw up the kids, right? Because you have a unhealthy.
Talk heavy.
So yes, I mean, I support it. I think it's still something that can be beautiful. It's just we've done a good job of screwing up relationships and social media and sliding in DMs that we shouldn't be sliding in. Married folks sliding in DMs that they shouldn't be sliding in, and
Hey, I always say the most consistent men is
the
married
ones.
What?
Yeah,
That's embarrassing.
I've seen it.
The most consistent, the best tricks, all that.
Well,
married.
I'm not gonna sit here and bash my black kings, but I don't think that goes on out here, man.
Boy, please.
Okay.
Yeah,
It definitely goes on.
Definitely.
It definitely is going
Definitely.
I'm sure
I told
every
you it's
woman
hard
sitting
out
here
here. It's hard
can show
out
you
here.
some DMs. I'm sure every
Yes.
woman
They
sitting
the
right
ones
here.
call you. They the main one. Good morning, good night, hello. You need anything? Married.
Don't even say that to their own wife.
They probably do. It's
They
a
probably
routine.
don't. They probably
They probably, yeah, some of them don't. Or like,
Probably.
go and get out my face.
And be mad.
Yeah.
Good morning.
How
Good
Ghost used
morning.
to be mad at Tasha.
Did you
Because
eat?
Angie.
I just lost the love of my life.
Have you
Just lost the
eaten?
love of my life, Tasha.
Have you eaten this morning? Have you ate yet?
For
He ain't asked his
real.
wife if she ate. Ain't cooked breakfast. That's
No.
crazy, yeah.
No.
It be the ones that's married.
It's hard out here, Lucas. We wasn't lying about that shit.
I don't think it's hard, man.
It
I think people make it
is.
hard. I think people make it hard because
People do make it hard.
It's something for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a group of people that's giving what you want
Right.
everywhere. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
We just don't want the ones that's giving what we need. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
I think that happens a lot. Like,
True.
Right.
I know
Yeah.
there's plenty of people that I know they is what I need, bro, but I don't want them.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's me. I got to take responsibility, accountability, and say that's me. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Because I
true.
could easily be happy with this person, bro. I
Yeah.
know, and we could build and grow and be good forever. But it's me saying, nah, I don't want that. I
Yeah.
don't want
Right.
that,
Yeah.
man. I don't want that.
Yeah.
Well, and a lot of people they either lack self-awareness, they don't stop to look at what am I doing, have that conversation where it's like, what is it within me that I continue to end up in these type of situations, and it's I seem to attract these type of people, this type of partner or whatever.
Right.
And so, you don't have enough of people doing that type of self-reflection so that, you're not making the same mistakes over and over and over again. Because like you
Right.
said, there's guaranteed, like if you want marriage, there is somebody out there that wants
There's
that.
plenty of men want wives,
that
bro.
want wives, absolutely. If you want, to run the streets and do your thing,
Polygamy.
you want polygamy, there's people out there that want
Where they at? Do
polygamy.
you know where they are specifically? Can you give me
I don't.
Can you drop a pin?
I was trying not to look at him. That's why I was
Are they at the gym?
I was like, he knew he was.
Are they at the gym?
You know what? Probably.
Oh shit!
Absolutely.
Let
Absolutely.
me renew my 24-hour fitness
And
membership.
that's what it takes, y'all.
cannot.
Is 24 even open still?
And that's what it takes to get black folk to the gym. If you looking for polygamy,
Come to the
go to
gym.
the gym.
Go to the gym.
Get your workout in first.
I mean, that motherfucker looking like Martin tomorrow.
Okay. If that's what it takes. Go to the gym.
Yeah,
If that's what you're
tough.
looking for.
He want polygamy.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I don't feel. I'm not. I don't feel like monogamy is for me right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm not against it. I feel like if I find that person that we lock in. But
Okay.
in the meantime, I feel like I would rather have two.
You want two girlfriends?
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of work, ain't it? You
Not
want
if
two
we,
girlfriends?
not if we don't want a cord.
Where the fuck you at? Where the fuck you at?
Man.
I got hella leadership
That's two
skills.
personalities.
I got hella
Oh,
leadership
dude.
skills. Yeah, so I feel like it'll
2
work.
periods a month.
I mean, they gonna imagine this your hunger, right? Imagine y'all
No.
already cool. Y'all know what's going on with each other. Y'all gonna handle that amongst each other. I ain't gotta deal with that.
Yeah, you will. Yeah, you're gonna have to deal with
What?
it.
Yeah.
So you just
You're
want
gonna
your
have
wife
to
to
deal
have a
with it.
girlfriend?
You're gonna have to deal with it for
Yeah.
sure.
It's a team effort though.
Yeah.
Y'all go talk to each other.
Females are
then
moody.
come back.
We're emotional.
But I'm saying you got understanding there because you have a girlfriend already.
Then a little jealousy might come in.
Ain't no
like,
jealous. Nah, we ain't.
Yeah, it's like
Ain't
no.
nah,
You
ain't
like
no-
her more than me? Like what the fuck?
Nah, see, that's gonna be understood from the jump. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
I
finna
was
make
the first
nobody do
wife.
nothing.
Nah, why you treating her like that?
I'm not finna make nobody do nothing. So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So nah, that ain't gonna be no issue.
Oh, okay.
So you want them to go handle problems with themselves?
I'm saying if you on your period, talk to her, man, about that, man. Y'all can relate about that. You know what I'm saying?
This is
what
So you want to be
that's
in
like
film?
getting
I'm
the
not
kids
saying-
So
for
that's
your
like
other
me and you.
kid.
That's like me and you dating a dude, and you know what I'm saying?
Well, go talk
We're
to
in a
her.
polygamy relationship. Like, let me talk to Shay about this.
What? I don't see what's wrong with that. I don't see what's wrong with that.
It ain't nothing wrong with it.
I think you think it's
In your
gonna
life.
a lot smoother than it really is. In
I
real
think that's
life.
the problem.
Shout out to D. Ray Davis, man. He's my
Oh, yeah, he do
idol
got
at
two
the moment, and
Does he?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
I watched them on YouTube and stuff, man, and I watch a lot of his stuff.
But be careful about that too.
It'd be fake, I know it.
Yeah, about what you see on the gram. And
Women want a horse and
They gotta
carriage
get
wedding
paid
and all
for
that.
it.
I can't have a
Yes.
dream.
Right.
have a dream.
You can have
Shit,
a dream.
I got dreams and
Lucas.
aspirations too.
You can.
Yeah, you can.
My dream ain't to just get on one knee and say, "Baby, I want you forever." Nah, I want two women, man.
Okay.
So when I meet
At least
somebody,
you're honest.
You are
You're
honest
being
about it.
honest.
so when I meet somebody and we do
Right.
have that connection, we both compromising.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
I'm not
mean,
saying-
it's out here
Yeah.
for sure.
I'm not gonna kill my dreams because I know women don't want that. Nah, we
But
gonna,
somebody might want
because I think if I
Yeah.
compromise, they'll appreciate that.
Yeah.
I say I want it too, but I love you though. So we
Yeah.
gonna do this. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
If you want to and you got the time and energy for two people,
Yeah.
by all means, and there's two women out here that would go for that.
And you know where they are. Just tell me when we cut
They're at
the
the
cameras
gym,
off.
yeah. So make sure you go to the gym and get your workout in 1st. Okay? Get your workout in first, and then
And then we work that out.
yeah, you will just naturally drop. Not just stay. It might not happen for some time. But you gotta stay consistent. So make sure you go into the gym 4 to 5 times a week.
4 to 5 times a week.
Yeah, 4 to 5 times a week. At least three.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that what you recommend though? For real, like
For real though.
3
yeah.
times a
But
week.
how
At least
long
3.
though a day? Like how long should you work out?
I mean, it really depends. Again, it depends on the person, what your
What you're
goals
trying to
are.
do.
Yeah, what you're trying to do. But I mean, 3 times a week of at least moderate physical activity. You know, get some cardio and I always tell women, please make sure you lift some weights. You know, because you talked about like, you know, oh, you want a toned look, you want a sculpted look.
I want my breast.
That
So
don't
30
come-
minutes,
that
an
don't come
hour.
from-
How long
So,
do you?
I mean, at least going in there and doing a half an hour of cardio,
Okay.
and a half an hour of weightlifting as a starting point, 3 times a week. You know, general, you know, just
Right.
kind of something to try. You know, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, whatever. You know, give yourself a rest day in between. Like that's a pretty decent starting point for most kind of beginner, you know, people when it comes to working out and lifting and stuff like that. But
How long I got for the summer?
we're at the end of March almost. Ain't
Yeah,
we?
we about to be in April.
Damn.
April,
Yeah.
May.
My birthday coming up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dirty 30 me. Oh yeah, we finna be fine.
Oh, we
this
finna turn
summer.
up.
We finna turn.
We finna turn
We
up.
finna be
We
fine.
outside.
Definitely
We been outside.
We been outside, but we definitely finna
We
be
been
outside.
outside. So the
Yeah.
last time, right before we leave, we like to do like just a little extra question. The last time me and you talked, we talked about breakups and everything.
Yeah.
We back out here single again. Do you believe in second chances?
I do if it's depending, I guess. So the reason why you broke up, right? Because like, you know, sometimes there's personality differences, communication might be an issue or whatever. And so, I mean, if you break up and, you know, let's say the person comes back, the other, you know, let's say it's a woman breaks up with a man, he comes back and he's like, look, I thought about, you know, everything that happened, reflected on it, and I know you had concern. I wasn't hearing you with this, and I think I get it now. I understand, and I'm willing to put in the work. You know, I'm not opposed to that. You know, giving it a second try. But I mean, if it was like, you know, something that like might be a deal breaker for some people, like, you know, you caught him or her cheating, then I mean, I understand if that person's like, no, I'm not, like, you violated trust, you broke trust. It's hard to get that back.
Yeah. Don't cross no lines. Yeah, my boundaries, don't cross them.
You cross a boundary, a major boundary, like, nah, I'm good. I mean, but even with that too, I know, I mean, depending on how long you've been together, there's some people who like somebody step out, you know, and you find out and they're willing to try to rebuild, you know, maybe even go to couples counseling, whatever, you know, to work on it. And so, yeah, I mean, generally speaking, I think that, you know, if you feel like the relationship's worth fighting for
sure,
or resalvaging, then, you know, I'm not opposed to a second chance. But make sure you go in with eyes open, obviously.
Because growth has to be present. You got to see some
Gotta have
growth,
growth.
for sure.
Yeah.
You got to see some growth before I give you a second chance.
It can be, I'm sorry, I love you, and let's get back together because, I just can't do
I
life
miss
without
you,
you.
yeah.
And I miss you, right? Because, of course, you're going to miss the person.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially if
Right.
you're together for a long time.
That's not enough, though.
But that's not enough. What has changed? Because we're going to have the same issue again.
Exactly.
We're going to break up again.
Ain't got time for that.
If the issue, the reason for the first breakup, if that hasn't been adequately addressed, or we're not working to fix that, then what's the point? So,
What's the
Right.
point?
And that's basically what we've been talking about lately is, dating in 2022.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people ain't for second chances and stuff no more. A lot of people don't want to talk about it. Like,
Yeah.
I want to move around. I want to date like this. I want to date like that. And especially with career-wise. Like,
Yeah.
I appreciate you coming out, too, and telling us about your lifestyle, your
Sure,
career, your dating with your lifestyle. Like, you motivated me today.
How do you find the time? How do you find the
don't
time?
sleep.
You a lawyer, fam?
I don't sleep.
I see.
I'm telling you, girl, I ain't want. I changed my mind when I found out I had to go to school to be a lawyer.
You did tell me that. Yeah, I
How
remember.
long do you
serious,
have to
too.
go to school to be a lawyer?
It's 3 years. If you, there's like a part-time, I think, program. But yeah, generally speaking,
Oh, okay. That's
You do-
not too bad.
you do your you do your 4 years of college, then you do your 3 years. At
So
law
there's
school.
7.
7 years total. Yeah, of higher education.
So before you transition into the fully the fitness world, can you hit me with some tickets before you?
what?
I need a ticket lawyer before you.
Oh Lord!
Or do you fight cases?
And at that
cases?
point, we sign off.
Right.
Look, listen. That's why sometimes I'm slow to tell people I meet that I'm an attorney because they be like, "Man, I got this traffic ticket," or
Yeah.
"Man, I got this case." Like, I am not a criminal lawyer.
Yeah.
I'm not in private practice. I'm a corporate lawyer. So my company is my client, and within that, all the organization, the people that make up the company, those are my clients. Yeah. So I'm like, look. I don't do no work, no lawyer work on the side.
So if Free to Talk, our podcast runs into some issues,
We can hit you up.
we might can hire you
potentially, yeah.
potentially.
Oh, okay.
We can talk about it,
Oh, okay.
some logistics.
Where can they find you, Shorty? Because
Yes,
you
let
the goat
us
out here,
know.
man.
Yeah,
Where can they find you?
Y'all can find me on the gram. So it's at LB _fit lawyer.
I know that's
Lord.
right, man. I love this episode. You were very
Yeah.
peaceful.
I try to
I'm
bring
glad
those in.
you came.
Thank you, friend.
I am so
Glad I
glad you
joined.
came. And she is a peace of mind every time I do her hair. I
Yeah,
love
that's
this
my
my
dog.
client, y'all. And she used to live upstairs from the salon I was at. So she mad I moved.
I am.
It's okay. She drove.
Got me driving an hour away.
And so this is it for Free to Talk with this episode. We always coming through with no boundaries.
No politics.
And no bullshit.
We are free to talk.
Talk.